Previously on Christmas Clash.
You all will be dueling against the Winter Court's Knight. The Knight sort of clangs its shield, looking dead ahead at Arthur.
Go for the knees!
The Knight is now down on the ground. He barely manages to kind of get a swing off at you. The snow beneath him seems to be forming into a new leg. And you see flying over is the small, tiny snow bunny. And it lands in your square.
If we kill it, does that extra points?
A blast of steam comes off of this creature. As you see within, there is an icy heart. The snow is quickly trying to close around it, but it is melting into steam.
I'm gonna try and grab the heart out of this Ice Knight's body.
Your arms shoot into this thing's heart through the chest and out the back. You see the little snow rabbit. It's quickly kind of dashing across the snow, heading for the heart. The rabbit tries to take a bite out of your arm, and you quickly smack it as it smashes into the snow. The scores begin to flash up. The Fly Brigade got second with 400 points. It's time for our second event, sleigh riding competition. And a bunch of scrap metal fall in front of all of you.
I'm thinking Mad Max Fury Road, there was the hedgehog. It was just a Volkswagen Beetle with a bunch of spikes coming off of it.
Vance, what is this thing called?
Fury Fly.
Now let's see if it lives up to its name. All the other competitors are looking at your car like, what the hell is this thing? You see the red one light up, the yellow one, and you see him point to the green one, and you are off to the races. With Jack's countdown and shouting of go, the 5 of you are off, speeding down this rather large hill with your 4 other teams in tow. Let's take a minute and mention again where you all are seated. Cal, you are driving the car, correct? No? I'm so sorry, you're not.
I'm up front in Station 3 with the 50 caliber machine gun.
That's
in
correct.
what would be the Volkswagen Bug's trunk.
The
Yes.
nerd is driving.
Yes, the nerd is driving. It's safe driving. Do you put your turn signal on before you start speeding down the hill?
We put turn
I even
signals on this
cringe
thing.
and everything.
All right, then. So we know Cal is up with the mounted machine gun that we had you install. Athena is driving. Who is in the crow's nest?
That would be Beelzebub.
Who is... Sorry, this is a really stupid sentence. Who is manning the rear-mounted grenade launcher that you all decided to install?
Shoot nice grenades.
Yep.
Arthur is heading it in a fabulous fashion. Ready and loaded.
And last but not least, where have you stuck poor Rei, who you've affectionately dubbed Afterburner for this leg of the adventure?
I'm the engine. Vroom vroom.
So just right next to Arthur, or do we have you in the cab and you're going to have to like hang out?
I think we would have taken out the back seat. Arthur's sitting on a seat that we probably like put just outside the rear window so it can attach to the grenade launcher, and I guess Rei would have to kind of be under it so they can affect the engine and give it a little boost.
All right, absolutely. So the race begins, the 5 teams speeding down the hill, all of them pretty much neck and neck. Here's how this is going to kind of work as we move a little bit more to the mechanical side of things. And we'll keep the car just because it's so lovely on screen for just another second as we quickly move over here. I tried to get a picture of the car, but it did not work. But as you can see here, we've got the symbolic references of the 4 teams, and then the Mad Max version that's closest to your car because you decided to install gigantic, jagged pieces
That's what
of
I
metal
wanted.
on the outside.
Pretty close.
So,
The
pretty
hedgehog.
pretty close. So, how's this going to work is there's several obstacles that will be coming up during the course of your race. Now, you are obviously allowed to sabotage other teams as much as your grenade-throwing, machine-gunning heart desires, should you wish to try to stall your competition or go ahead. But you're also going to be able to try to speed your car up. Now, right now, the numbers don't mean anything. These will be moved around as we move through the different legs of the races. But your turn is basically going to be a decision between deciding if you want to sabotage another team, try to blow them up with a grenade launcher, shoot them with a regular gun, something else that may come to your mind, or if you want to somehow use your team to get ahead. Maybe use your grenade launcher to blow up some of the obstacles, use the machine gun to clear the way, kind of, if you're driving, not ran into something and actually focus on using the course, etc., etc. Does that make sense to everyone?
Biobot, by the way?
He is currently just sitting, like, floating in the cab with Athena.
Okay.
Because he lives in her bag when he's not in use. So if you need him, you can call to him and he'll fly out of the bag. But unless, people are specifically looking for him, B10 Biobot is chilling with Athena because she's the only one that did not try to hit him when he started flexing his linguistic skills.
I let Ray do that.
Very true.
He deserved it.
And we're off. The 5 racers, 5 teams, are neck and neck as they begin speeding down this hill. As the first obstacle quickly makes itself apparent due to the fact that this sort of first leg of the journey ends in pretty much a very sharp 90-degree turn. It's basically a flat wall that is curving directly to the right, making it so you have to kind of turn left into it, but there is no gradual turn here. It's pretty much either try to plow through the wall or somehow manage to slow it down and turn. Now, you did install those special snow treads on your car, but it's up to you all kind of how you want to try to do this. And we're just going to go and kind of keep a fairly stable turn order through this. We're going to go ahead and start with turn order will be Arthur, followed by Beelzebub, followed by Cal, followed by Ray, followed by Athena.
Alright, Arthur is going to look at his surroundings. What does he see behind our car?
Currently, you can just see the top of the hill. You can see the other teams, they're kind of more beside you at this point. Like, there are some that are like slightly ahead, slightly behind, but nobody clearly has a lead right now. But you can see the top of the hill. Theoretically,
Alright.
if you wanted to, you could just start firing grenades off and try to cause an avalanche. But
What
it's really
I
up to
would
you.
like to do is I would like to grenade launch us to assist with pushing our car into the the turn to give us like some like distance. I don't
Okay.
know, you ever see A-Team when they're trying to fly
Yes.
the
Okay.
the tank? That is what Arthur is doing.
Okay. I'm 95% sure I'm the one that told you about that. Like
Yep,
a week. Okay.
yeah, that is what is happening.
Okay. All right.
He's assisting in that way.
Well, I would be a real I'd be a real asshole if I didn't let you try, since I'm the one that told you about that. So sure, Alex, if you'd like to try,
Yes, Arthur would love to try.
go ahead, Arthur. Let's say
All right,
roll
what am I-
for. Golly, this feels like a act under pressure roll. All right, this means I get to give you a choice, Arthur. I'll give you 3 options. Number
Say it for
1.
the audio audience.
Yeah, mixed success.
Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. Yes, mixed success. That is an 8 out of a necessary 10. Arthur, you've got 3 options you can do. Number 1, you can fail and just that wall is getting a lot closer, and you're gonna have to hope one of your allies will be able to get you out of the way. Number 2, you can get yourself out of the way, but you're going to damage the grenade launcher a bit. Or number 3, you can get out of the way and not damage the grenade launcher, but you are going to take some damage.
Arthur will take some damage.
Absolutely.
Well, take one for a team.
So you
Just started.
you see this wall fast approaching as you quickly swivel the gun to the side and basically cook the grenade in the tube long enough so that when you fire it, it is also just about to explode to give you that propulsive force necessary to launch you off to the side. Unfortunately, this is quite a dangerous activity, and as you cook it, you manage to get enough sort of concussive force to push the car far enough to the left that it is now shooting past that first wall. But there is shrapnel being launched back at you. Please go ahead and take 3 harm for me.
Ooh.
That's tough.
As we know, Arthur has armor on, and also you take 1 less harm, but it might have to be when you're monster hunting. And I think
It
getting
is-
hit by a grenade does not count for that situation. But let me
What
actually...
about if it's
If
a
I'm
magic grenade?
fighting with and
You are...
against old-fashioned hand weapons and suffer harm.
Yes, that is not what is happening here, so... That
This
will
is
be...
an old-fashioned weapon.
Yes, the ancient Chinese grenade launchers. I forgot when King Arthur used one of those.
Excuse me, is Arthur not proficient with the holy hand grenade?
I would argue no. I would argue that Monty Python and the Holy Grail teaches us that Arthur was not proficient for several reasons. Number one, he had to have the instructions read to him, and number two, he can't count.
That's just being responsible.
He can't count.
But we're not playing Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Is exactly what's happening here. Arthur begins to count down. 1, 2, 5.
No,
I can count. He's a kid. He can count.
10.
3. And the grenade launched.
Educated. All right. Well, I have armor, so it takes it down to 2 then.
Yeah,
I
so
guess?
just 2 harm for
Okay.
you, yeah. We now move to Beelzebub. What would you like to do?
Yeah, Beelzebub's like kind of chilling, kind of hold on to Crow's Nest, and he's thinking, what would most bug our competitor? So he's going to employ a time
Make
tested
me
method.
leave the Discord call again.
He's going to employ a time-tested strategy of obscuring vision. So he's going to try to do the thing from Mario Kart where, you know, the little squid squirts ink in the driver's face so they can't see for a good couple of seconds. Instead, he's going to sort of expand his summit. You kind of see his like little beer costume expanding like a balloon with all these like flies gathering in one place, and then he like opens up his mouth with like his hand and just sends like a rocket of flies towards the closest competitor to try to like make it harder for them to see.
All right, all of the competitors are equally close. Which one would you like to shoot it towards?
Not in a line, or like what's?
Well, they are in a line, so that would probably be the. If we go by this lineup, then the Ice Court would be the closest.
Okay, so I'll go for the Ice Queen.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and roll, I guess. Are you trying to do more damage? Or are you like specifically trying to just get on like the windshield and into like?
My hope is that like he's going to time it so when we're doing like a turn or they have to like avoid an obstacle, he's going to shoot it in their like shoot the flies in their face, so it makes it way harder for them to avoid that obstacle, and something bad happens because of that.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and I'm just gonna. I think roll. Let's just go ahead with your use magic. Go ahead and roll.
Gotcha. No
Okay,
problem.
yeah.
No problem. Let's see. That is a success.
That is a success. Your flies fire out of your hand as in just sort of this spray. Mouth. I'm sorry. Mouth. As this swarm of flies shoots out.
Arthur can't see that.
You just hear this loud buzzing noise, and it's don't look up, don't look up, don't look up.
It's helping. It's helping.
The flies shoot out and immediately beeline towards the Winter Court's carriage. As the flies impact with the deer, smashing into them and sort of driving the animals into a frenzy. The Ice Court is unable to get them back under control in time as they sort of smash hard into the wall ahead that you had just dodged with your grenade. Now, again, coming up ahead is another wall. It seems like this is a zigzag portion. For the benefit of describing it, I shall quickly draw what this looks like, sort of like this. That is super duper not the correct drawing tool. So here's the first path, and then the wall is going. What? And the wall is going there, and then it's coming down here, and then it's going over this way, and now there is another wall over here, and et cetera, it's going to continue like that. And the Ice Court has smashed into the first one. You can hear the sound of ice breaking, but based on the fact that they are magical fairies, you don't imagine they'll be kept out of the race very, very long. And then we move, of course, to Cal. You are up. What would you like to do, Cal?
Cal is sitting up there with the 50 cal. You said that the people from Hell were running with a sleigh that had a bunch of fiery buffalo on the front?
That's correct, yes.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
want to shoot the buffalo because they
Okay.
didn't do anything wrong. What I
Okay.
am going to shoot is the point where their harnesses connect to the sleigh so that they can run off away from the wall and the sleigh will just slide right into a wall.
Okay, absolutely. A little more tactful than Beelzebub's strategy. Sure.
Hey man, his was tactful too. Don't you take
Got
away
the
his
job
credit.
done.
My mistake. My
You
mistake.
get the job done, that's what counts.
I mean, he targeted the animals, which is why his was, I'm saying, less tactful. But
Okay, are
go
they
ahead and roll-
animals or are they ice creatures? We have no real way of knowing.
Go ahead and roll kick some ass for me.
I will kick some ass. Probably. Let's do this.
Ooh.
I kinda kicked some ass. That's a mixed
Kinda.
success.
Here's what we can do. I can let you miss, and no negative effect other than that. I can let you hit, but your car is potentially going to suffer some damage. Or I can let you hit, but one of the other teams is going to catch up.
Let's make it a race. I want to hit and let them catch up a little
You
bit.
want to hit and let another team catch up? Absolutely.
Because if we're knocking the people out of second, whoever's coming up is just going to get into second. Whatever.
So-
We're in the same spot.
So you kind of rotate this gun. You are like dangerously leaning out of the front because you're aiming at someone to the side of you. And again,
What a
there's not
lovely
much.
day.
There's not much, room to maneuver. But you
I don't
aim
know
the
if
gun to the
Arthur
side.
got into movies when we got to the modern times, but I think Cal did.
We know Cal did. We know several things about Cal. Big fan of McDonald's. Arthur is as well. We know that Cal probably has a Tinder and a Grinder. And we know
And a
that
Hinge, and a couple other ones.
Plenty of fish, farmers only. That one
Christian
that's only
Mingle,
for
just to see what's going
Mingle.
on.
That one only for rich people. The Elite, I think it's called. He's got all of them. And then Cal has gained a love for firearms this time in modern day. But you turn and you aim and you fire kind of right at the sort of the hinge point, as you mentioned, just a spray of bullets shooting in the direction of that. You hear a scream as what sounds like what definitely are the reins, but it sounds like tendons snapping as the bullets impact into it. The hell buffalo bisons careen to a left as the sleigh smashes forward into the wall. You watch as sort of they get into a tangle with the winter court. However, as this happens, you watch the bunny brigade in their gigantic bunny and basket sleigh use this as kind of a springboard. They sort of leap on top of the piled heap of sleighs and leap over top of the wall, landing ahead of you at the next juncture. Now, you still need to dodge this wall to get ahead, so you
I'm
are
sorry,
now
the Easter Bunny pulled a Dukes of Hazzard and we didn't?
I'm afraid
Son
that
of
the
a
Easter Bunny
bitch.
did.
Gotta respect it.
We move now to Ray. Ray, what would you like to do?
Couple questions.
Yes.
Is there any obstacles upcoming that are maybe we need to knock down, or is it something that we can prevent?
It's a wall and a sharp turn. You need to either get through the wall, get over the wall, or get around the wall.
I'll blast a hole through it.
Go ahead and roll it, please.
What do I need to roll?
Your pyromancy skill.
You got this. Big fire, big fire.
I got a 10, which is a success. Do I blast a hole?
So you watch as you sort of take some of the excess heat from this engine, and of course some of the fire that you ate back in Mexico, and spit a fireball in front of the car. You watch as it melts a hole through the ice wall, allowing you to kind of skate through into the sort of next area. Basically, you have jumped ahead like the Easter Bunny has jumped ahead. They, however, are still going straight, so you two are currently tied at the moment. As we move to Thena, what would you like to do? There is now another wall approaching because you did not make there's always another wall approaching, but this one is, you are outside of the sort of
Course.
walled-in portion.
Who made this course?
Presumably Jack Frost.
Okay, so on this zigzag that we're looking at, where are we currently positioned?
So you would be in this position here. I'm going to ping it right here. Because
Okay.
our friend has just burned through that wall.
So directly in front of us is just another turn. We're just no longer on the path anymore.
Correct, yes. So in front of you is another wall, but it's just not on the path.
What is all the way to, since we're outside of the track, what's over here?
It is actually more ramp. So it looks like this ice wall was put in just to kind of guide / distract you all down a certain path. So technically, you can go down the rest of the ramp. You still have to just dodge this wall to then get into the rest of the hillside.
How far does the wall extend? That is the turn. I guess I'm just trying to see, like...
You're going to need to make an act under pressure check if you want to get around it, because it is fast approaching, and it's a very sharp turn.
So, act under pressure, and I do have the Just Another Day skill.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that if I have to do that, I roll my weird instead of cool.
Solid ability.
But this, racing a hedgehog.
No, just the ability to just switch out any ability you want with your best one. Solid ability.
Yeah, that's a success with a 10.
You tap into all those driver's tests that you've passed over the years as you skirt around.
I check my rear view mirror.
You skirt around this
rear
wall.
view mirror?
There's a lot of modifications you didn't know about that were added last minute, Cal.
What are these seat belts?
You watch as you sort of slide out of this and are met with a pretty straight shot ahead, overtaking the bunny, which you can hear hopping behind. You can even hear, though, behind that, sort of a squelching noise, as walking over top of the walls is the fleshy eyeball sled, moving up to second, carrying the spawn of Ithaca. They are kind of behind you, but you are in the lead as you head up to the next leg of the race. You can see that currently ahead, this hillside, the icy walls behind you, is leading into a fairly open area. There are what look like ice walls on the very, very, very far sides of this hill, but nothing that is currently an issue at the moment, as you are first. We cycle back to Arthur. Arthur, what would you like to do?
The Ithaca guys are above us?
They are behind you. Their sleigh is not bound by normal laws of reality and has like tentacle ports, so it just extended above all the walls and walked over them.
Par with the climbing speed. Why didn't we think about that?
Can I shoot it?
Yes, if you'd like to, go ahead and roll kick some ass for me.
I would love to shoot this tentacle thing that's using its legs to extend. No. Another mixed success for Arthur.
I will let the grenade fire out, and you can take some damage. I will let the grenade fire out, but the gun is damaged. Or I will let the grenade be a dud.
Oh. Doesn't look as violent as the last time I shot. Do I look like I'm going to get just as much damage as the last time?
Well, unless you swapped grenades at some point, there's no reason that the grenade would not deal the same amount of damage, yes.
Just curious.
Checking, yeah. See where your head's at.
Can we work out some kind of deal here?
Well, can any of us roll to help out?
Yes, if you'd like to explain how you're going to help out with Arthur firing a grenade.
Since I have my handy-dandy rearview mirror, I can see Arthur, so I can have warding to help out, protect him from that.
And warding is going to help with this how exactly?
Protect him from any damage.
Okay, if you want to go ahead. Okay, so do you want to make a warding roll, or do you want to make a help out roll?
Which one do you think would be better, Arthur?
I feel like warding will be more permanent, right?
Let me roll.
You don't get to change your mind after you roll, so if you roll warding, that's what you're going with.
She can help me out later.
About it, yeah.
10 success.
Hey, nice.
Where are the failures? Yeah, you get your warding. What effect would you like on your warding?
You just see like a soft glow around Arthur as any potential issue from backlash from the grenade just kind of bounces off of whatever little barrier I put around him.
Okay,
And
absolutely.
for that, it says I give one person +1 ongoing to resist a specific effect. So I guess damage from.
Well, so
any
that
of
is if
the-
you rolled help out. You rolled warding specifically, so you get the warding effect. Okay.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the
right.
one
Yes,
it says
I'm sorry.
you give one person +1 ongoing to
Yes.
resist a specific effect.
Okay. So the effect is backlash from a grenade. Absolutely. Okay. So Arthur, you now are able to, if you choose the take a grenade damage option, you're not going to take damage from that grenade.
Incredible. He will fire forth a grenade at the tentacle creature, and hopefully it does some damage.
So the grenade fires, and again, Arthur counting 1, 2, 5.
He can count. Arthur can count.
Those are all numbers.
He's a king.
Those are all numbers.
He can count to 10 just fine. He had Knights of the Round Table.
How many
Yeah, there were
knights?
like
They had
80 of
numbers.
them.
How many knights did you have?
They had numbers.
Damn it, this was Cal's job.
So the grenade fires out again, just a little too late due to those. Let's say the sun was in your eyes, and the grenade fires and explodes a bit early, catching the shrapnel. Thanks to the quick thinking of Thena, the grenade, however, shrapnel bounces off of you, and you watch as some of it gets embedded in their sleigh. It lets out a strange gurgling noise, but continues to walk forward. We move to Beelzebub. What would you like to do?
Beelzebub.
Beelzebub.
Of course. Put some respect on the Lord of Flies. So Beelzebub, seeing the success of his little fly distraction, those flies are still alive, right?
Yeah. They mostly just bothered the deer. They're a little bit behind, so I have to call them back, but they can catch up. They are flies after all.
Gotcha. This time he will call back those flies, sort of like directing them, and he's going to make them sort of mess with the hands of the like driver. They're gonna try like steer like the reins or the wheel or whatever they're using to drive their sleigh, and just make it near impossible for them to move properly.
Yeah, absolutely. So which team do you want to do that with? The Ithaca team or the Easter Bunny team?
Let's go with the Ithaca. Specifically, if the flies can, they're going to try to direct Ithaca's sleigh into another sleigh. Use magic?
Yes, yeah.
Gotcha. Beelzebub says, "To me, my flies!" And he sort of directs them. That is advanced success.
Nice.
So that is a 13, yeah. Your flies swarm the carrying cabin of this tentacled Ithaca sleigh rising above the battlefield. As you can see, sort of from a fly's eye view, the person piloting the sleigh is the regular looking guy in a parka whose hands are sort of inside the goopy mass of the sleigh itself. The flies start flying on him and biting at him as he pulls his hands out to swat at them, not realizing as he does so that the sleigh now, without his sort of tacit control, has lost its tall legs, it's shrunken back into itself, and is now dropping like a pancake batter into a pan back towards the ground. Cal, we move to you. At this point, Cal...
sorry,
sorry,
question.
go ahead, yes? Yes.
With the 13, does he get to pick an additional effect for using magic?
So that's an
That's a good
excellent
point.
question. No, that is only once he's leveled up 5 times, which you guys don't fail rolls nearly enough to
Oh.
gain any experience to level.
Oh,
Did
well,
that
it says
at
your
least,
magic works without issues. Choose your effect. Okay.
Yes,
cool.
he did. His effect was distracting the driver.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, I also want to whatchamacallit, smash it into another sleigh.
Yes. Unfortunately, the sort of way that this is, the bunny sleigh is too far behind, so
Gotcha,
it's not
gotcha.
going to be able to.
I thought they weren't
Ah,
too far. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, but it is now dropping like a sack of basically wet rice, just
Beautiful.
plummeting towards the ground.
You just hear Beelzebub laughing maniacally. Lord of the Flies here.
We move to Cal. Cal, at this point, you've noticed this obstacle for this part of the race. There's a loud grinding noise as the ice walls on either side of this kind of wide open part you're in are very swiftly collapsing in, a la trash compactor in Star Wars.
Oh, I was expecting a minefield, actually. Okay.
Don't give him ideas.
I promise on the souls of all of your characters that all the ideas I had for this I already wrote down.
Cool. I don't know, the Cal has a whole lot that can deal with ice walls other than just shooting them right now.
I thought
can
we're
also
outside
pass.
the ice walls.
You can also pass through, like, these are different ice walls. You burned your way through and then just escaped the maze portion, and now you are in a trash compactor Star Wars where the walls are closing in portion.
Hell, maybe there's a mechanism.
Yeah, can I look for that and shoot it, or can I, like, look to
Yeah, you can read a
shoot
bad
something that
situation.
could block part of the wall from moving in?
Yeah, you can
I'll
read
let
a bad
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom?
Sure, you can read a bad situation.
Maybe I can. Let's find out. Oh, that's not a good move for me. No, we're good.
You're
I
fine.
felt pretty hard at that. We're good.
Would you like to use a
We're
luck
doing
point?
great. We're doing great.
What a lovely day.
Take that as a no then. No luck points spent? Yeah, just mark that experience down. Yeah, you can't see any way to stop the ice walls. They are closing in fairly quickly.
I can
we
shoot a
move.
couple rounds just cause.
You watch them kind of fruitlessly impact into the wall.
No, just up in the air, just ha!
Okay, I see. Absolutely, yeah. Intimidation factor. You see like a snow turn fall to the ground. We move to Ray. Ray, what would you like to do?
So you're saying that these walls are closing in? Is that what I understand?
That is correct, yes.
Can we zoom through them if I punch it?
You absolutely can if you want to try to punch it to light speed.
All right, let's. Light speed too slow.
We
Alright,
need
roll it.
ludicrous speed.
Go ahead.
Ludicrous speed.
Roll your pyromancy, please.
What did I do?
Ludicrous speed!
Incredible!
Damn.
We
Yeah.
have reached
Talked
hyperdrive,
about.
gentlemen!
So,
Triple this.
so you get a bonus effect because you get 2 effects when you get a 10 or higher on pyromancy. So obviously you want to increase your speed. What sort of second effect would you like to do with your fire?
Is someone near us that I can maybe blow out a little bit of their weaponry or their wheels? I don't know.
Not at this point. You guys are kind of rocketing ahead of everyone else. You're kind of demolishing all of them.
Is
Wanna
there a
turn the
way?
ground behind us into water?
I was thinking something like that, like create an obstacle. I was thinking either like kind of collapse the walls so that it couldn't create like an avalanche kind of effect. But I do like the water, so let's melt the water.
Go ahead and describe how you power the engine.
I am the engine. I don't power it. I'm like a booster with my hands, so I can send us flying like a rocket, kind of like with my hands and my feet, kind of like Iron Man. So I'm basically channeling that energy. Yes, I said Iron Man. Leave me alone.
That's a really funny visual.
And so I'm gonna power up my feet and my hands. I'm gonna like sending us flying through
Yeah.
this closing thing, and then while I'm doing that, I'm also melting the floor behind us.
In a flash, you are through this obstacle, and you can hear a splashing noise as you can see behind you. The Ithaca team is now kind of caught in the water as these walls kind of collapse. Things are looking up for you all.
Didn't realize we had heated seats in the car. Nice job, Cal.
You watch as the Ithaca team falls back even further. The Easter Bunny team likely ahead of them. You can see the next route ahead is mildly concerning, kind of with the extra speed at least it's dying down, but you can see that there is a ramp coming up.
Yes.
Ooh.
The competition is ramping up.
So
Full speed ahead.
not gonna say anything, not gonna say anything.
Let's see how many times we can get Chris to log off.
Face palm every
Ow.
time.
Much like the rest of the food that I got for everybody, Cal is going to bring out a can of silver food spray and just spray it all over his mouth and just say, "Witness me!"
We would move to Athena, but Athena, you use your action to help out. So we will shuffle back to Arthur. Arthur, what would you like to do?
Do I think if I shoot this grenade launcher, I'll give us extra boost?
Well,
do
you've
that.
already used it to try to, so if you want to try, you absolutely can.
Might as well. That's what I will do. That's what Arthur will do. Extra boost with grenade launcher to get up the hill.
Let's go ahead and do, I don't know, kick some ass again.
Question, is my warding still in effect?
Oh,
It does not,
hey.
it does not matter for
Shit.
He feels in the zone.
You can't roll below a 13 today, apparently. It's fine.
Amazing.
It's content for our listeners.
We are doing excellent.
Yeah. Firing the grenade. You've got the timing down now. So you sort of use this to basically rocket jump, where you kind of fire to boost the car up a bit to give it a little more airtime. You are now in the air, plummeting down towards the other side of the ramp. You're not 100% sure you're going to make it across, but you're at least 50% of the way with that sort of extra boost. It's time for Beelzebub. What are you going to do, buddy?
You
Beelzebub.
got ice powers too.
I do have ice powers. What is the situation behind him? Like, how close is the Easter Bunny?
They're a little bit of a ways away. You are currently airborne. Being airborne is currently your biggest problem.
Being
We're airborne in a
gotcha.
non-flying vehicle. That's the priority.
You have shot this ramp. Arthur has fired a grenade to get you further into the air, giving you more distance, but also increasing your parabolic arc to where you're going to land.
Ooh. How much can flies carry is the question.
Oh,
We know you have 10,000, so
We
you
know.
know maybe it'll work.
Beelzebub is going to do a technique where... So, the flies are a little bit magical because of, like, its ice powers and properties, as well as just Beelzebub's sort of demonic essence. So, in certain situations, he can sort of empower them purposefully. What he's going to try to do is empower all the flies currently within his body to essentially float up to the back of his costume while he's on the, like, crow's nest. Getting a little bit bigger, getting a little bit, stronger wing-wise, to essentially act as like a fly air balloon to try to ease the, damage going down with our car here.
Fascinating. Yeah, if you want to, go ahead. That sounds like a use magic if I've ever heard it.
Gotcha. Time for mixed success.
Oh, all right. So I'll give you a few
Question.
options. Yes.
Question. So, Arthur got like a 13 on Kick-Ass, which doesn't that
Correct.
mean they can give a +1 to somebody?
Technically, that is true, yes, because that is the bonus effect from a normal kick some ass. So I will allow.
Yes, I can.
I will allow that as a +1 forward to our next person, which is Beelzebub, which does bump that 8 to a 9.
Can
Are you
I
offering to help
quickly
out?
use my turn to use magic to help him?
Yes, and how exactly would you like to do that?
Okay, he's using flies.
Yep.
I would
Shocker.
like-
I know that
Yes.
you're obviously surprised.
Deal.
But seeing how he's thinking, can I use magic to summon a couple of swallows with some cords between them to help carry the load? African swallows, obviously.
I knew that you were going to do this.
I love it.
Yeah, go ahead.
They carrying
Let's go.
coconuts.
Well, why not?
Why not?
Just little guys.
Hey.
Okay, is that enough to get him
Incredible.
to a 10?
Yes, that is a. Oh, I'm so sorry. I meant to say roll help out. I forgot that you were actually.
I'm summoning birds.
Yeah, you're literally somebody. Okay, roll help out. Let's see how the birds and flies roll in tandem.
Okay.
The birds have been
Come on,
successfully
two
summoned.
for
No
two.
problem.
Big success.
Okay. All right. So, the birds and flies can work in perfect tandem, but doing so is going to slow you down. The birds and flies cannot work in tandem. Doing so will get you to the ground faster, but the car is going to take some damage.
What
I
if
will let.
our car is warded? So remember, I was successful in warding the car.
That's against magical damage. As much as we'd like to believe it, gravity is not a magical force.
Are we sure gravity isn't witchcraft? I mean, the church doesn't believe in it.
I
Exactly.
can say with. Now,
Stand up about gravity.
To believe that gravity is the
Now,
purview of
religiously.
witches. If you would get into a theological argument over the nature of gravity while you're plummeting towards the ground, you're more than welcome to do so. But
Look, we're not on Earth anymore. We're somewhere else. We're completely different.
Cal saw Gravity. It was better in theaters, and I don't know.
Yeah.
We're ahead of everybody a little bit.
I think we could risk it. Worst case scenario, we just take Easter Bunny down.
Yeah, worst case scenario, we shoot them.
Yeah. Exactly.
can we
And
get?
Arthur's on it.
Can we please get someone that's more familiar to sing "Defying Gravity," please?
Oh,
We'll just have Arthur shoot them as they're launching over. They'll turn into ice blocks, and Looney Tunes fall into the ravine.
Beautiful.
Okay.
No.
We have a plan.
We have a plan.
So you are going with either working in tandem but slowing you down.
A little bit. Yeah,
All right.
we're still ahead. It's
Yeah.
it's
So
cool.
yes, you are basically the swallows and flies work in tandem to basically gently set you down on the other side of the ramp. You've lost a lot of speed, a lot of forward momentum. You can get it back, of course, but your car is not damaged. You can see now, right behind you midair, taking a gigantic leap forward, is the Easter Bunny basket sleigh. Now, I believe it is currently Thena's turn. Actually, I'm sorry, it's Ray's turn. So, Ray, what would you like to do? Do you want to get the car going? Do you want to try to stop the bunny? What are you feeling here?
I want to shoot the bunny car.
Okay. With what? Like just do you have a gun? Or
They
try to
are
light
a
it
gun.
on fire.
I mean, what's more effective in this aspect?
That seems completely up to your purview.
Okay, so is there anything on the vehicle that looks like it might be weak to fire? That's
The
all I got.
sleigh is a wicker basket, so you tell me.
Might be flammable.
Might be a little bit flammable.
Possible.
Al and Arthur are from England. We've had roast rabbit before.
Just a big ass wicker basket.
Sounds like I'm gonna be doing the dragon on them. All right.
Just once, I'd like to see you guys resolve a problem without fire. Just one time.
Well,
What are we gonna do? Talk to the ground? Please
Look,
let us go faster.
Hey man, I was down to try to talk to gravity about this, but everyone else seemed opposed to the idea.
Go ahead and roll pyrokinesis, Ray.
And gravity god.
Hey.
Did I burn them?
Yeah, so you
Oh
watch,
yeah, you did.
Yeah, you watch as the basket... So it's basically...
It's gonna be a bad Easter.
They are soaring through the air 1 second, and then the next second, the basket and all the grass inside of it is bedding is conflagrated in a gigantic fireball. You can hear the panic noises of the rooster and the rabbit and the others in the car as the bunny is still kind of forward momentum carrying it across the leap, but they are kind of landing awkwardly and melting the ramp as they come down due to being on fire. They're currently getting out and trying to put the car out. As we now move to Thena. Thena, you gonna get the car?
Does she get another? You said with pyrokinesis she gets an extra with an advanced success, or no? Am I wrong?
She gets 2 effects. My assumption was she wanted as much fire as possible, so she gets the something lights on fire and increase the size of the fire.
Okay.
Unless you have something different you'd like to do, but I assume that your goal was to set them on fire as much as possible.
Essentially, just to slow them down.
Yeah, they are currently getting out of the car like a comical pit crew using fire extinguishers they got from God knows where to put down the fire in their basket as the rabbit is comforting the large rabbit. You watch as he kind of looks at your car, looks you in the eye, points his fingers at his eyes, points his fingers back at the 5 of you as we move to
He has
Thena.
fingers?
He does. He's got white gloves on as well and like a nice little suit. He looks like a smaller Easter bunny. The rabbit's kind of eyeing you down as we move to Thena. Thena, what would you like to do? Do you want to get the car started? Do you want to continue screwing with the Easter team? What's your play?
No, let's get the car started.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
around us, what do we see? How far behind are the others at this point?
You can't really see any of the others at the moment. You're not really sure where they are, if they're still dealing with the crashed together walls, if they're maybe about to leap into the air. You're not sure.
And in front of us, just straight forward?
Front of you, straight shot down, looks like.
Okay, yeah. So what do I need
Some
to do?
turning, but not like a huge deal.
What do I need to do to get this car rolling?
I would say go ahead and give me an act under pressure roll.
Can Beelzebub help?
You can, but it'll be giving up your next turn.
That's fine. Yeah.
Let me
I'm fine with
roll
that.
first and see what comes up.
That's true.
Gotcha,
That is,
gotcha.
yeah, you can absolutely do
Because
that.
I get to use my weird for act under pressure. So let's see.
Great ability. Really good ability.
Super top tier.
Okay, so that's a mixed success. So with help, it wouldn't even get me there, right? Because it only
That's
gets...
correct. Yeah, I would not.
Yeah, damn.
So,
Unless we
with,
all gave up our turns to just blast us through at the end.
Yeah, I mean,
Then we just start the run again.
that's not how the chase works.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep helping.
Shout out to the guy on Instagram that speedruns going to the store and walking through a museum, by the way. His Instagram page is fascinating. Regardless. With a mixed success on a 7, you can decide one of 2 things. You can either get the car started, but there's going to be a bit of a problem. You can get the car started, but the car is going to take some damage. Or you can not start the car and the car will be fine and nothing bad will happen. You just have to maybe hope that Arthur can get it started with his grenade launcher somehow. Launch it forward
Grenade
again.
launcher.
Is
Those are
Arthur
your
still
3
protected by my warding? at this point?
I believe so. Yes. We'll kind of see depending on what Arthur does specifically. He's protected from shrapnel. If Arthur starts
and-
cooking a grenade, that's a different story.
And how far are we from the finish line at this point? Can we see it?
You're not sure. There's probably only another obstacle, maybe 2 obstacles left. So you're probably 60% done with the course based on how long you've been racing for.
Okay. I don't know. Given that we still got 2, I don't know if I want us to take on damage at this point. So I'll go ahead and leave it so Arthur can give it a shot.
All right, absolutely. Sitting out. We move back to Arthur. Arthur, you watch as from the burning remains of the Easter carriage, which is just smoldering, there is a roaring noise as it lights back on fire. The Easter team is pretty pissed off about this, and shooting out of it is the dev elves in their hell bisons and sleigh. You can see in slow motion as they kind of fly past your stalled car, Malevola kind of leans over and blows your team a kiss as they land and begin shooting down the rest of the course. As we move to your turn, Arthur, what would you like to do?
Oh, hell no. I'm going to blast it.
He's learning.
Blast forward.
Yeah.
Try
Wait,
to
I'm
give
sorry.
us
Are you trying to shoot them, or are you trying to get your car
I'm just
sort of...
gonna try to get our forward. Yeah, I'm just gonna
Okay.
try to shoot us forward.
Roll it, kick some ass, please.
Alright. Let's go! Forward!
yeah.
We go!
Nice.
Can we get...
Nice.
You fail? What?
I,
Hey man, I failed once.
I've got mixed success.
We've been trying to fail for you.
I failed.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. You do get a bonus effect. Do you want to give, I presume, the next person +1, or do you want to do something else?
Yeah, I'll give a +1 to whatever. Yeah.
Absolutely. The car kind of is freed from the sort of snow area it was set down, and it starts speeding down the mountainside again, the engine kind of catching with the additional force of gravity as the car kind of kickstarts back. And we can see that you are now swiftly approaching the Dev Hells, but they are a little bit ahead of you still. But you are quickly catching up as we can see the next obstacle ahead, which appears to be a loop-de-loop. We move to Beelzebub. Beelzebub, you can see behind you currently the spawn of Ithaca in their liquidy sleigh have caught back up. They are just stretching over the gap like Jake the dog and passing the Easter team. They are approaching from behind. What would you like to do?
Alrighty. How far away is the Dev Elves?
They're within range of like pretty much everything but ramming. Ray could speed you up to ram you on their turn, but that's a Ray and Thena like combo move, so you have to wait till then. But you can hit them with pretty much any of your abilities.
Alright, I'm gonna try something kind of similar. What kind of vehicle do they have? Or like sleigh?
They've got like a souped up armored like Santa sleigh pulled by the Hell Deer Bison. So think like a
Gotcha.
punk rock metal album Santa sleigh. A lot of skulls,
Gotcha.
a lot of spikes, things like that.
So I'm going like Beelzebub is going to, shake off his little like beer cup hands, and he is going to essentially do something that he did earlier with like, shooting his little rocket fist with flies, and do that to kind of shoot, like get the fly to, kind of bring the bear club hand to cover the eyes of the deer that's, pulling the L's, basically obscuring their vision and like keeping those like gloves over their eyes.
So is this the guy driving, or are you just picking one of the deers at random?
Yeah, one of the deers at random.
Okay, absolutely. Yeah, go ahead and roll it. That's gonna be kick some ass.
Kick some ass? Alright,
Yeah.
alright. Hopefully my kick some ass is kicking some ass. It is not.
Would you like to use a luck point?
No, I'll take the experience.
Absolutely. So your hand goes flying towards the Dev Hells, and you watch as the stream of flies that is kind of attached to the hand carrying it, one of the bison hell deers look up and just sort of breathe out a gout of flames, incinerating your flies as your bear paw drops to the ground and is trampled underneath the sleigh.
My flies!
You are down a bear paw.
Beelzebub's distraught.
We move to Cal. What would you like to do?
Cal, seeing his friend and associate's little pets and hand mangled,
Are you going to give him a hand?
completely unnecessary. Cal's gonna take a moment. The Fey courts aren't around, right? They're
not
way
in-
behind.
Yeah, well, they're
Cool.
nowhere in sight. Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna use a little something to learn from them. I'm gonna draw upon the cold and the wind and all that sort of stuff. This is, when you use something you learn from your ex. And I'm gonna try to use big magic to trap the sleigh. Like, it's an armored sleigh, but if the bottom of the sleigh can't move, I don't think they're moving. So
Okay.
I'm gonna try to use the ice of the ramp that we're about to hit itself to just latch onto it so that they just stop abruptly.
Okay, that seems like a pretty standard use magic. So go ahead with that.
I don't think there's anything standard.
I'm gonna say go ahead. This is gonna be at a -1 though, because the sleigh is like hot. So it is.
If
going
I
to be-
may,
Yes.
didn't Arthur give someone a +1 and Beelzebub did not use it?
Well, no. it's the next person, so Beelzebub uses
Okay,
it.
never mind.
Yeah. It is +1 forward, and it's the next roll then.
Yeah, fuck
Would
me
not
running.
have mattered anyways. All right, so you get to pick it, and then the wording is always a little bit vague because actually we haven't had a mixed success on a use magic roll in forever.
So we get a glitch out of it, right?
That's correct. I'm trying to remember if I get to pick the glitch or if you get to pick the glitch, but I believe you get to pick the glitch. Yeah, choose your effect and a glitch.
Okay, so I want to trap them in place where they are.
Yes.
You know what? I'm using something that my ex taught me. I'm probably going to take harm from it.
Okay, so you take your 1 harm, ignore armor. So if you had any, it would not have mattered. But you watch as you summon the ice out from the ground, and it basically latches onto the bottom of them. So they are currently stuck like halfway up this loop-de-loop. The ice is kind of latched around. It's melting, but it's kind of regaining just as fast. Your vision as you take this 1 harm, Cal, kind of wigs out for a minute, and you see not like a loop-de-loop and a sleigh or anything, is a... what's the word?
It's that dream where all your exes are like looking at you and laughing and like calling out all the terrible things about you.
Basically, yes.
Great.
We
Psychic
move,
damage.
Yeah, we move to Ray. What
Do
would you
I
like to
hear it?
No.
Would I hear it? Because I'm connected to you. It's like,
You
might
have
hear
a
it.
telepathic link. I
If he
guess.
says anything, yes, but this is like your eyes and ears, Cal. So I don't, unless you can actually see through each other's eyes, I'm going to say no. But
I
if
don't
Cal,
think we can do that, but we can communicate.
yeah, if Cal says anything, you'll hear him like muttering to himself, but you're not going to see this hallucination he's having. We move to Ray. Ray, what would you like to do?
Alright, so we got a loop-de-loop to go through, huh?
You do the loop-de-loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool.
Cool. Well, let's go ahead and blast off and do the loop-de-loop. And I use my pyrokinesis.
Yeah, go ahead, roll it.
You know what? What happens if I use my big whammy? Would that be like something like that, or is that more towards
You just
enemies?
go
only?
crashing through
It's
the
more
loop-de-loop.
towards enemy sleighs, but if you want to use it on the blow up part of the loop-de-loop, sure. I don't know why you'd want to, but you could.
Let's not mess with the loop-de-loop till we're past it.
Yeah, I'm good. I just thought that maybe like the big whammy might like make me like extra fast, but nah. That's it. Okay, pyrokinesis.
Oh yeah.
let's go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Incredible.
Oh yeah.
We went.
He's gonna outlaw pyrokinesis.
Holy moly. Yeah.
Good thing Cal's wearing goggles.
Do you want to do you want to blow past, or do you want like a different effect along with just speeding up enough to get through the loop-de-loop?
Okay, so hold on. So is the loop-de-loop a requirement for others to pass through?
Yes, the path is just this loop-de-loop. There is no other way.
Let's block it. I want to shoot and block the path for people that are coming.
How?
If you
Well,
just
I
blow
mean-
out the section behind you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so you kind of blow past the dev hells, you get to the loop-de-loop as you gun the engine, your Iron Man shuffle, shooting your flames out behind the car and burning a path around the loop-de-loop. As you do so, you sort of like move your foot across, cutting part of the loop-de-loop off that sort of spreads and melts as the loop-de-loop kind of cracks, and there's now a big gap in it, sort of making a half-formed O, which I will just very briefly sketch for our audience members, something like this. God, thank goodness people are watching this on YouTube so they can see my excellent artwork. God, what a treat for
What
everyone.
it's all about.
Put it on a shirt.
I hate to say this, I'm glad we're getting stuff on Spotify, but you need to go watch this on YouTube to see my beautiful drawings.
That's true. You actually, the holiday special is required YouTube viewing. The drawings are really good. But you have made it through the other side of Loop-de-Loop. You are shooting down. You seem to be doing a fairly decent job of staying ahead. You can hear noises behind you that sound like the other teams, at least some of them trying to kind of get their lead. Easter Bunny team is nowhere in sight. The Dev Hells are working on melting the ice that Cal set up. But you do see that the spawn of Ithaca are, again, having sort of a three-dimensional carriage, are basically Spider-Man climbing up and then just bridging across the gap. They are now in second place. We move to the final kind of straightaway. You can see the finish line in the distance. It's a wide open field to the finish.
Well, as we go by the demon people that are now glued to the ground.
Yes.
Arthur's going to give a salute as he's flying on the back, holding the grenade launcher.
2-fingered salute. As they say.
Yeah, and then I think he's going to shoot at these Ithaca folks just to keep us.
Okay, keep them away. Absolutely, yeah.
Keep them away.
Sorry.
Yeah.
This is Thena. I'm so sorry. Thena has not gone yet.
Oh,
but-
sorry.
No, it's fine.
Honestly,
Arthur, I
at this
will
point,
keep you
no. I mean,
Yeah.
at this point, you know what? I don't want to say anything and give you ideas, but I mean, other than just continuing to gun it down, I mean, only thing I can think of is just providing extra warding. So I don't know what you all think might be best if we're on the last leg of this. It's a trap.
Yeah, can you look for like maybe
Yeah.
like what's that word? Like kind of like look into what is maybe trouble?
So would that be the read a bad situation, or because it's not
Yeah.
technically a bad situation yet?
You can read a bad situation if you want to. If you got like weird vibes, absolutely. You can also investigate a mystery if you'd prefer that as well. Both of them work fine.
Why are we here?
Okay, read a bad situation. A success with a 10.
Nice,
So,
nice.
what is our biggest threat between here and that finish line?
So you are driving down this straightaway, and one of the pieces of the car happens to fall off. Again, this was not that you did a shoddy weld job, but this is just scrap metal on the outside of the car. And then you watch as that piece is basically shot up into the air as spikes of ice shoot out from the ground underneath. Adam somehow managed to predict that there was a minefield.
There's
in
always a
this
fucking
race.
minefield.
So you are in the middle. You are currently driving through the middle of a minefield.
Managed to predict. Mm-hmm.
I have it written down. I wrote it down. Earlier today.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of it and put it in chat.
Guys, I believe him when he says he wrote it down. I just always assume the worst possible scenario.
I actually forgot the one thing I wanted to add to the race. I'm really mad because I looked at my notes and I forgot to add it. Oh well.
And what you can add it now. You can just add it.
There's no point. It's right at the end. There's no point. I was gonna add Mario Kart items. I'm really pissed.
Oh, no.
Honestly,
The
we
blue
kind of
shell
put Mario
coming for
Kart
us.
items on our car, so
Oh, I don't. My bad. I don't remember the grenade launcher in the last Mario Kart I played.
It was there.
blue shell.
It was there.
Or I guess a green shell, red shell,
Yes.
whatever kind of shell.
I guess it is
Oh,
actually
what's
the blue
the
shell, you're right.
Buffalo Bill? There's the Buffalo Bill bullet.
Bullet
It's-
Bill.
It's Bullet Bill.
Bullet Bill.
Buffalo Bill is a very
Sorry.
different thing.
That's Silence of the Lambs.
Hey,
You
I
can't
don't
be
play
telling-
Mario.
You can't be telling people that.
Well, it's already in the. It's already out there.
I gotta start showing Arthur different movies. Note to self.
Yeah. So now we move to Arthur. Arthur, what would you like to do?
There's spikes on the ground. I can't do much. I'm just going to shoot the enemies behind us.
Roll it. Kick some ass.
Oof.
Oof.
Oh, would you like to use luck, or do you want to just?
Yeah, I'll use luck.
Yeah. Okay. Of course.
Of course.
So you fire your grenade. You just start like rapid firing the grenade launcher, kind of catching Team Ithaca with just a charge of shrapnel, slowing them down. It's hard for them to keep the shape of their car as it is climbing down the hill on its gross ass tentacle legs. You watch as it starts to kind of fall down again and sort of plummeting to the earth again like a wet bag of sand. We move to Beelzebub. What do you want to do?
How far away are we from like the finish line?
Oh, you're probably about one turn away, basically.
And
They're
how
one
close
round.
is Ithaca from us?
They are, with Arthur's just volley of grenades, they're pretty far back.
Gotcha. I think Beelzebub will just kind of make sure of our victory. He's going to send, like, with his, like, little open hand out now. He's very uncomfortable in code. He's going to send some flies.
Just to go get the hand.
That, too. I think he already has flies on that. But no, he's gonna send flies throughout like our sleigh to make sure the problem that we had before won't happen again. Like check the engine, all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so check on the car, make sure there's no damage.
Yeah, make sure
absolutely.
there's no internal damage, anything like that.
Yeah, let's go ahead and let's just say, we'll say an act under pressure.
Absolutely. That is mixed success.
Okay, so I'll give you a few options. You can take some damage and not mess up the car. You can not take some damage, but your flies are going to not exactly do what the car should do. Or you can make sure the car is working fine, but there's going to be another negative effect.
Let's go with that third one. Every other option seems kind of bad.
You watch as your flies kind of go in the car. They start tinkering with things, making sure that everything's kind of running fine. And you look off to your left as from out of the snow on the minefield rises the ice court. They are trailing. Lord knows how they got here, but they are shooting up from the ground ahead of Team Ithaca, ahead of everyone else. They are neck and neck with you for the finish line.
Oh, damn.
We have 3 people left to prevent that. Cal, you are up.
Okay, did I see the mine go off?
Yes, everybody saw the mine go off. It shot icicles about like 30 feet up in the air.
Okay, but the Fey Court wasn't here to see that.
Correct.
Awesome. Cal's gonna yell back to everybody, "Get ready!" And I'm just gonna start spraying in front of us to like set off as many as I can.
So go ahead and give me a luck roll.
In front of us and the Fey Court.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a luck roll. So just roll 2d6 and add your remaining luck points to it.
Okie dokie.
There's no way to actually do it. You just have to roll 2d6 and then, which are off to the
Okay.
side if you click on the d20.
Okay, that's a 7 plus 3 is 10.
All right, yeah. So you spray and pray, and you watch as you activate a ton of these mines. And thankfully, you don't activate any directly in front of you, but you activate a bunch in front of the Fey Court. And you watch as, with sort of unerring speed and grace, their cart is able to dodge all of the icicles shooting up out of the ground. They are in their element as they are racing down this hill.
Damn it.
We move to Ray. Ray, what would you like to do?
Are they really like neck and neck with us?
They are, yes.
Oh, we're gonna slow them down, of course. Let's melt them. Or you know what? Big whammy.
You want a big whammy?
I do want to do a big whammy.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe it says roll kick some ass on that, but it might just say roll plus weird.
It has its own roll.
Okay, go ahead and click on it then.
Damn.
Can I roll to help out to see if I can boost? Just doing an actual roll to help out.
Yeah, if you want to use your last turn, because this is neck and neck, go ahead and roll help out, yeah.
Hey guys, come on.
So what are you specifically doing to help out?
What am I specifically
Therapy.
doing to help out?
Yeah.
Therapy.
I can think of one. I can think of one
can do
very
this.
easy
I
thing you can do
believe
to
in
help
you.
out, but I'm not going to tell you what it is.
See, now you got me thinking, and now my brain doesn't work.
It's
just gonna be
literally
like,
it's literally the simplest thing in the world.
You got this, Ray. And then just
A pep talk. Got it.
Yeah, absolutely. Wasn't what I was thinking, but I'll allow the pep talk. Sure. Roll it.
close my eyes. Yes! Success!
Nice. Let's go.
Congrats. Yeah. Ray, what does your big whammy look like?
My big whammy is like a kamehameha. So I'm going to channel all of my energies and I'm going to do, you know what? Let's do the Goku. We're going to do the Goku. Yeah. And we're going to shoot out of my hands. And it's going to be a beam of solar rays.
As you fire out a large beam, you watch as the carriage is melting under the intense heat. The deer and horses are coming apart as your sleigh slides across the finish line, just seconds behind basically the tumbling mass of the Winter Court, their carriage having disintegrated under the weight of your big whammy.
Wait, us behind them or them behind us?
Them behind you.
Okay.
Your car slides ahead. They literally fall through the finish line.
And they all are lying on the ground like Yamcha.
Sure. I don't know Dragon Ball Z, but yeah.
Oh.
Why are you
Are
surprised?
you laughing at the
Why?
I mean, yeah. Cal is. Adam's having a moment where I'm going to have to, like, show Chris Dragon Ball Z now.
I know generally about I generally know about Dragon Ball Z. I just don't have time to watch, I think, 8 million episodes the last time I checked.
I'll say this: as we cross the finish line, and I'm seeing the Fey Court, Cal's just gonna yell, "Mediocre!"
The punk rock princess Maeve pulls her head out of the snow and grants you a double finger salute as you skate by.
Tina's gonna smile and wave back.
It takes a couple.
Same.
Takes a few minutes.
Waving.
Takes a few minutes longer as the rest of the cars come skirting in. Ithaca, followed by the Dev Hells, followed by the charred remains of the Easter Bunny's basket. Jack Frost reappears with a snap of his fingers, bringing you all back to the arena. Folks, let's take a look at that scoreboard. And here's the current scoreboard. And looking at our current scores, let's go ahead and update those with the results of our race. The Fly Brigade coming in first gets another 500 points. The Winter Court coming in second gets 400. The Dev Elves coming in fourth place are going to get another 200. The Spawn of Ithaca coming in third is going to get a 300. And last but not least, the Bunny Brigade coming in last is only going to get a measly 100 points. That ends our second event in our Christmas Clash. Let's go ahead and give our teams just a minute or two's rest before we move on to the next competition. And he kind of they've cut to commercial. The teams are kind of milling about. What do the five of you want to do?
So who's hurt?
Good question.
Arthur got a little hit.
Arthur is hurt and Cal is hurt.
I feel like we all get off the car and it just falls apart like the Blues Brothers.
It does. You just hear clank, 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 crash.
Incredible job. I've never seen anything fly quite as fast. Well done, everyone.
Dinosaur chicken nuggets, anyone?
That's incredible.
Beelzebub's head just kind of slumps down. Not all of us made it.
Oh, I did see the travesty of couple of your companions. Did you get your glove back?
My glove's not important. Bob, Bartholomew, Cedric, Derek. He was supposed to have a birthday party next weekend.
Oh, that's so tragic.
Oh, that's really sad.
I get everybody. I don't know what's our drinks of choice.
Good question.
Cal gives everybody their drink of choice, whatever that is, and we pour one out for the homies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is Cal's choice?
I feel like this is a regular occurrence to pour one out for the homies.
Most of our drinking budget is just pouring one out for flies.
You guys actually did this every time you'd be alcoholics with how often you have to pour one out for the homies.
We wouldn't be alcoholics because we're not consuming enough.
I guess you guys waste about 80% of every drink you have pouring one out for the homies. I guess it's the inverse. My apologies.
Arthur will pat Beelzebub's shoulder. We'll have a candle visual for your dear companions.
It's very nice. I appreciate that.
Once we get back after this Santa situation is over.
Yeah, the few of us are prepared to end this with a shebang. And you kind of see, in the distance, like the snow is kind of rummaging around towards Beelzebub, and out pops his beer glove, carried by a good couple of flies. It's like, I don't think you're right. He puts it back on, and the flies kind of go into like different orifices in the bear costume.
Yeah.
And that's where Arthur's going to turn around and sit down and try to heal up.
I believe we said that's act under pressure, if I'm not mistaken, if you're going to do that on yourself.
Okay.
Using your already established medical supplies.
Beelzebub can help with that. The flies are taught a little bit first aid.
Here we go again.
That's true. Okay.
Roll it both of you.
Ooh.
We can get it to a
Not
mixed
looking
success.
I could try that, yeah. Help out.
Well, if I do luck, I should be okay, right?
You can do luck if you want to burn
You wanna
luck.
do luck?
Absolutely.
Well, if I burn luck, okay. Yeah, burn luck to heal up, yeah.
Yeah, you don't need to roll.
You go ahead and gain that 2 health back then. Cal, what about you? You take
I'm going to try to patch myself up a little bit too.
Yeah, no problem.
What was it? Act under pressure?
For you, it's going to be used. Well, I guess it depends. Are you using the first aid supplies, or do you want to try to use magic? Because use magic does have a healing feature.
It does, but for historical accuracy, thematic, and a couple other reasons, I cannot use magic to heal.
Ah, okay.
So
Sure, no
medical
problem.
supplies it will be.
Yeah, absolutely. I remember bandaging my sword after my last battle. Go ahead and roll it, buddy.
Of course.
Okay, I need to update you on Arthurian legend, but okay.
Add that to the list.
Yeah,
Eliminate
So is
things.
it act under
The
pressure?
list is getting
Under
long.
pressure, please. Yeah.
Great. Horrible skill for me. Ah, lovely.
It's like much luck.
We're two peas
So-
in a pod.
So I'm gonna. Yeah. So you
Yeah,
watch.
Beelzebub can still try to help. Yeah. He hasn't
You
used it
watch
yet.
as you kind of try to patch up what you think is like a nosebleed, or maybe like a little bit of scratching from kind of where you were in the front seat against the metal that kind of caused your one harm.
I thought I had harm from psychic damage.
You did. It was psychic damage. It caused a little bit of a nosebleed, as we've all seen, I think, Stranger Things. But you realize as you're trying to kind of stop this, it's not stopping. And you kind of cast a glance over to the Winter Court. The goblins are nursing head wounds. The man with a sword is currently trying to sharpen it and shake it off from the snow that is currently rusting his blade. And you can see that the cat is kind of licking itself clean. But Maeve is watching you as you are failing to stop this ever-increasing nosebleed, as she kind of winks and blows a kiss at you that then turns into the middle finger. Well, please go ahead and take another harm.
Okay.
So is Beelzebub familiar with that sort of demonic hex?
If you think it's a demonic hex, you can absolutely try to investigate a mystery. Although investigate a phenomenon might be the more useful set of questions, but there's always the general questions with investigate a mystery that I believe we discussed in one point last session.
Gotcha. I'll try to investigate mystery to see if Beelzebub knows how to fix this.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll it, my friend.
In success.
Yeah, so you get either one very, very specific question, or you can have two general questions. There is the list of questions for inspiration, of course, on your sheet, as we've discussed before.
So I want to ask, what happened here? What specific sort of magic caused this?
Okay, so that sounds like one specific question.
Yeah, one specific question, yeah.
So you kind of are watching, well, you and your, 100,000 compound eyes are quickly looking between Cal and Maeve, and this bear head looks like a bobblehead as you're very quickly going up and down, up and down, up and down, trying to piece it together. And your flies kind of come together and they have a meeting. They sort of discuss everything they individually know, and you're able to come to a conclusion. Arthur and Cal, mostly Arthur, but Cal has chimed in on occasion, love to go on and on and on about their history. And, you're pretty sure you remember something about Cal being related to fairies or Tinkerbell or something. You weren't really paying attention. You were busy thinking about a particularly rotten piece of fruit you were going to eat later. But you're fairly certain that if Cal is of, fairy make, there is certainly a better than average chance that they still may have some level of control over him.
Ah. Okay.
Not enough to maybe, force him to attack over you, but something as simple as bursting a few blood vessels or otherwise unraveling something that they've made. Well, any magician worth his salt is capable of unraveling a spell or artifact they made.
So would you say that Beelzebub has the capability to try to reverse this? Or at least kind of sever the connection?
I would say no. Severing the connection would be a very involved big magic ritual. Very unlikely you could pull that off here.
Gotcha. He wasn't going to try to it immediately anyway. He will go over to, he's already over to Kyle, but he'll kind of like waddle his head and sort of try to fix it and stable it with his hands. So, Kyle, looks like you have a little bit of a magical intruder, we like to call. Are you aware of this?
Your bitch X is what it is.
So I'm like holding my
A
nose.
little magical entity,
So
Sorry.
Cal's like has his head back, holding his nose, trying to stop the nosebleed. He's like, "Trust me, the magic died a long time ago."
Yeah, we've seen a couple of those situations. Everyone thinks they can fix a demon.
You've had that situation? Okay. We're having drinks later.
So I mean, I might not be able to, fix it up quickly, but there is a way if you're interested. I mean, I doubt you want that little passenger on your, way.
So, can I investigate a mystery? Is Beelzebub hitting on me, or like, what's the situation here?
So you can decide if you want to investigate a mystery if you think this is reading a bad situation. So you can pick.
I don't know. It's a bad situation. Let's not be hasty here, but let's investigate a mystery. See what's going on.
Go ahead and investigate a mystery. Yeah. He is so hitting on you, unless you'd like to use a luck point.
I'll take the experience.
Yeah, he's
perhaps
so
in more
hitting
ways
on
than
you.
one. Talk to me later.
All right. Beelzebub just takes that as like, oh, he needs a little bit of help. That's all right.
Okay, seeing his enthusiasm, Cal is definitely right. He was hitting on him. Okay, I mean, Cal gets it. Cal gets it.
I'll see you later. It's a date.
You know what? I'll try anything once.
Is Arthur? I think Arthur would be close enough, right, to hear this conversation.
You're watching this situation as they're talking about going out later. Yeah, you're like 10 feet away, like, what the hell?
But I heard the first part, right?
Yes,
like I heard that there's a way. Could I do some research as well? Like, could I do the question of rolling for what defenses are effective against this creature?
I mean, if that's an investigative mystery, yeah, absolutely, you can roll investigate.
Yeah.
Am I the creature?
I think he
No,
means,
the thing that's
Arthur means
affecting
Maeve.
you. Yeah.
Your bitch.
Can we defend
ass.
against what she's doing?
How to defend
Just
against
old
my
wounds.
bitch ass.
All right.
A bit of that
We'll see
fake
how this-
Wildian nose candy, as they say.
I don't know what that means for an investigate part.
With an 8, that means you just get one general question, which I believe the defense against the creature is a general question. So you kind of think back, Arthur, it's been a while since you picked up Excalibur. Or should we say, given to you, depending on kind of how you want to phrase it, before Cal came into your possession. But you remember, kind of it being explained to you that obviously Cal is a weapon of some power and artifice, a very powerful magical item. And in doing so, he was forged by the Fae, created by them. You've dealt with enough kind of wizards and sorcerers in your time that magic is kind of like a tapestry, certain times, at least certain people that do it, and artifice especially, that anything that can be woven can be unwoven, and the person that wove something has a much easier time unweaving it than someone that did not. What you suspect is going on is that Cal is being, maybe not fully, but at least to twist the needle a bit, unwoven by Maeve, who very likely had a hand in Cal's forging in one way or another. Now, defenses against this, as I mentioned, there's almost certainly I'm sorry, did you have something?
Oh, please don't say that Maeve is like partially my mom, because then me hooking up with the other one. Let's not. You know what? I'm gonna stop talking.
I wasn't. Look, man, I wasn't implying that, but if that's where you want to go with it,
well, we just said that I hooked up with one of these people, and the other person of power in this situation is their mother. So, like, what's?
We're truly living up to the.
If it makes you
And
feel
then you're saying
bad.
that they had a hand in making me. I'm like, okay, this is getting to some
I said,
territory.
I
and I'm
said
like, okay.
maybe. I said maybe at some point. Allow me to rephrase.
This is worse than the rumors about Mordred and everything.
Allow me to rephrase slightly. Maeve has enough knowledge of Cal's forging to be able to pluck at those strands
Cool.
and begin
We're good
to
there.
unravel.
We're good.
So
Maeve is not my mother.
Maeve is not your mother, yes.
Good God.
Now Mab might be, but that's
Okay, but then that makes us siblings.
no, I can't. The fairies are not actually related by blood like that. It's a position. There's a whole thing to it, but I don't need to get into
Okay.
that. The point being, defenses against this would be some kind of a big magic ritual to sever Cal's ties with the Fae, leaving the magic he has within him intact and not allowing members of the Fae to poke and prod at him in the manner that they are currently doing. Now, unfortunately, you don't have the time or resources for that in the middle of this tournament, but if perhaps a deal could be struck with Maeve to stop bothering Cal, you might not have to worry about it for the time being.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Christmas Clash on the Broken Dice Podcast. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll come back next week as we continue the adventures of our holiday heroes. Feel free to listen every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and Spotify, and don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe on our social media pages, links in the description below. Happy holidays!